I'm currently walking through BSB and it won't surprise anyone that I got myself lost, which is fabulous. But I think we're almost there. Apparently we're right next to hospitality, which is good because I think I could see the building. First order of business for the day was watching Ross and Abby get their turn in the safety car. I remember the absolute adrenaline rush from this last year. It was insane and very fun to watch as well. Most of this video is going to be some garage tours because when I was looking back at this footage, I didn't want to cut out a lot of what they were saying because I found it really interesting. So we're just gonna have a bit of a nerd session, you know. We're just gonna nerd out about what the teams do to these bikes because it's absolutely insane.
Oh my God. Yeah, it was great. It was great. It was good. I'm scared of the bike later on, but that was pretty quick.
Oh yeah,
that was
four wheels was two wheels.
I don't feel nervous. Yeah, we're good.
She didn't even have to duck. Ready to go for a walk. They're making fun of me because I didn't have to duck under the lorry.
I did think that.
Straight through confidence.
I felt like a giant just then.
Oh my God. Jinx.
No, Jinx, I can't make any content with it.
Is that the rule of it?
What do you think? What?
I don't know. No one else has like followed through with it.
When you say Jinx, what do you think that means? It's just interview
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
There's twin exhausts.
Motorbikes.
Seeing all these bikes just makes me feel poor.
It won't fire in, and then the second turnover it'll fire the bike up. There's no way I can compete with that, so I wait for it to finish. Cool. So that's the Terminoni exhaust. That sounds pretty epic. Yeah. So if you didn't hear what I was saying, basically they're just getting the oil temperature up to like 85, just so it's nice and thin, so it runs around the bike properly. The first turnover, sometimes people, because they don't hear anything, are like, what's happened? It's just purely to build the oil pressure up before we fire. That's all it is. Because now the boys are getting to work, and all they're doing, they've done their bike setup. So first thing this morning, Wilfred have handed them a setup sheet, so there he is now. So Wilfred have handed out a piece of paper there, which is their setup sheet, and that's what the crew chief, is wanting them to set the bike up for this morning. So they did some head cup changes, a few little bits. Always looks pretty extreme, but like, it's bread and butter for these boys. And we changed the motor on Friday in just over an hour. The best way of explaining this bike is basically just a big set of Meccano. It's deliberately designed to go together and come apart as quick and as efficiently as you can. There's times everything here, but also within that design, weight, efficiency, space, where the weight sits on the bike, geometry is all like integrated into the design. So that's why bikes have evolved so incredibly over the years, because a prime example is that we're running a bit of ballast, so weight, here, this round and last round. We put the weight here for a chassis reason. However, if you were to put that bit of weight near the shock or somewhere different, the characteristics of the bike would totally change, because we're on such fine margins with Superbikes at the moment, and how the bikes handle and whatever we're trying to get from that, it can be changed so quickly from the bike. So yeah, we're really fine margins at this level. We're talking like yesterday, Leon was first 3 laps, 0.3 off everyone in front of him. We lost a massive gap. Then from there onwards, we were half a second quicker than everyone else. Because the margins are so fine, that's like could be the difference between your race winning or not. With our products, instead of buying products. And R&G, we do huge amounts of R&D with them. When we crash our components, they don't go in the bin. We take them over, we give feedback. And then in the week, then if they've got any other concerns or questions, they'll reach out to Joe, who's our bike guy, and then they'll go through that, what could be different, how it crashed, what it did to the components or didn't do to the components, just so on and so forth. We have mileage loggers on every part of this bike, including nuts and bolts, everything. So the chains are a really simple example. We'll run 3 chains all weekend because we circulate them based on the mileage. So Joe, who's the guy there, he's the main guy, he's the bike builder. He's got on the computer we have a spreadsheet of the mileage. It will flash orange if it's near mileage. You'll see that and he'll go, well, we'll change it because if it finishes a race on its mileage, even though we do 20% under recommended, we change it before. So we never let anything get to mileage on this bike ever. And the mileage on our mileage on a chain is 300 kilometers. So me and all the boys have very expensive, nice chains on our bikes. They're absolutely perfect. There's a prime example that will be on one of our bikes. So from this bolt here, all of this section to here is just one piece. This whole section here is just off in one piece, not including the swing arm. So literally from this bolt, all that there, down to the exhaust link, all comes off in one piece. And when you look at the bike, that's like half of the bike is done that quickly. We're talking like 4 minutes it is off.
How many brake pads would you go through a weekend?
It's a good question. 2 sets of fronts, but rears we'll probably do 1 set all year because they use it. They're trying to get them to use it. And the reason for that brake is generally anti-wheelie, but now the new way of riding, Carl's the best example, is a lot of back brake mid-corner to pull the bike back on itself. Old dog do tricks sort of job really on the minute, so we're trying to work on it with him.
Tyre vulnerable now.
Yeah, which is like
I'll voice over this part because the audio was majorly loud because of some of the work going on bikes next door. Essentially, the demonstration here was about the different modes the race bikes have. So there were 2 modes for more dry laps, 2 modes for more wet laps that riders can change between. And not only that, there is a tool on the dashboard to control the amount of engine braking the bike has, which is mad to me. I didn't even think that was a thing, but it is. And it just goes to show like how much technology goes in to sort of keep the bikes customizable depending on the conditions, and then how much knowledge the riders need to have and to be able to know their bike well enough to know exactly which mode is going to benefit them the best. I mean, just on a surface level, there's a whole lot more than I originally thought was going to go into it. Obviously, I'm a bit more of a novice to track stuff, so maybe other people think, yeah, why wouldn't there be? But for me, like, this was really, really interesting stuff. One of the things a lot of the riders at Thruxton were taking into consideration were how much the track wears down their rear tyre. Obviously, with it being the fastest track in Europe, and it's not got a lot of sharp corners. It basically just looks like one squiggly loop. He was talking about how he starts, like on a day like today, or that day where it was bright and sunny, he'd start on mode 0, and then he has the option to go to mode 1, even if the conditions don't change, but it's a softer lap for the tyre. So when he starts losing the tyre, it might be a more suitable option for him. Another thing that I saw on quite a few bikes, especially this one, there were 2 levers on the left-hand side, because a lot of riders will move a rear brake up to the left as well. It doesn't mean the rear brake pedal stops working, but it means that when they're doing a very harsh left corner and they actually can't physically get to the rear brake, they can control it with their left hand.
What's this?
So that's a catchment bottle.
Okay.
So basically from the radiator down there, when it gets really hot, it produces like condensation and like an overflow of water, and that catches the overflow of water. So obviously if it was to go on the track, the ride crash or something like that.
Oh, smart.
So yeah, there's loads of different little like safety things that we have to run. Like in the belly pad, you can't have any holes in the belly pad. Everything's lock wired, like sump nuts, everything like that's lock wired. Yeah, it's just even down to like the silly little things like these. I mean, like a tank will cost you 300 quid. So when you hit the floor, the first thing that goes down is the tank and handlebars. So if you snap both clip-ons and you dent the tank, you've cost yourself £1,000 straight away. So doing things like that for the sake of probably 50, 60 quid, however much they charge, that protects it. And the same for the engine cases, like obviously with R&G. If you've got a hole in the engine casing, that's a new motor. These motors are more zeros than you.
Oh yeah, I've been through one or two of them.
Yeah. Not fun.
Yeah, no, really good.
Cool. Okay, 6.5.
Yeah.
Very nice.
What's been like the main differences since like coming down from Superbikes?
I mean, obviously, power, the Superbike is quick. Very quick. But to be fair, like when you get to Alton, Cadwell and stuff like that, you can't use the power of a Superbike, so it doesn't feel that much different from one of these bikes. But obviously on a Superbike you've got no traction or anything like that. You don't have anything like that in here as well, but you've got 140 brake, not 200.
Yeah.
It's just a bit more manageable, and I think a lot of the Superbike riders as well say that these British tracks suit the Supersport bikes a lot, just because they're too powerful for the tracks. So I think the main thing is literally just, I think the tracks are just a bit more enjoyable, to be honest.
It's more of a bike, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly. And they're just, they're not so hilarious everywhere you go. That's it, really. It's a great bike. It's taken a while to get used to it. It's a completely different shape to everything else I've ever ridden. So.
What was that for?
I was on a Honda last year on the Superbike, and I've been on an R1, an R6. I rode a Ducati V2, and I feel like most bikes you can kind of hop between and change a little bit, but it's all kind of the same. But this thing, it was completely learning, like completely again. So that's why it was so different about it. It's the chassis. I mean, a lot of the bikes now are very flat on the tank and come down, whereas this is like it's really like bulged over, and it's like you completely change your style on the thing. It's really long as well, but that's the main thing really. It's notoriously known to be the hardest supersport bike to ride. Yeah, and a lot of people can't get on with it. To be fair.
Someone wants to be on camera.
Send that to Richard.
Chris, this is.
Yeah, this is Jamie Davis's bike, as you can see, fully protected by RMG.
Wink, wink.
Best motorbike protection in the world.
We have, so they're working on the bikes in there, so we'll view them from afar. But these guys have just come in from warm up. These are sport bike class bikes. These are all Aprilia RS60s. Young riders as well. So Zach and Craig, they're just 17 years old. Sam, I think is 19 or 20. In probably the most difficult class in the championship. And when I say that, you've got Superbikes, you've probably got 4 people that can win the race. Super Sport, you've probably got 4, maybe 5. Then you've got Junior Sport Bike, those bikes behind there. You've probably got, again, 4 or 5. This class, you might have 10 or 12 people in the race. So a Brands Hatch between 5th and 18th is less than a second.
What, they're all together, bunched up?
Literally, we're less than a second. So that is a super competitive class. Yeah.
So apparently we're taking part in a stunt show. Yeah, just casual.
You stay there then. Real close. And you two come here.
All we got to do is stay still.
And you come about here. And we might be about right. If I've got the distance wrong, you're in trouble. Alright.
You're very comforting.
Yeah.
He's fucking mad as
Yeah.
Ah, believe
No problem.
I've not done a single thing and my hands are shaking.
You literally are.
What? I'm literally.
Oh my.
Oh, he's doing the.
Good luck. I hope you already have kids.
You do it so casually.
It is casual. Because I'm unaware of what might happen.
Oh wow.
So well done, Scott.
Thank you.
And that is a wrap. I am now starting the journey home. It's been an amazing day. I'm completely wiped out. I can't wait to go through all this footage and try and scramble together some sort of video. But massive thank you to RNG as always, because they have just been amazing with all these opportunities. And yeah, what a great day. I mean, look at all these bikes. Thank you very much for watching. Again, thanks to RNG, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.